Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope I'm gonna be in the center of today's video. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Alex here. As you can see from the thumbnail and the title of today's video, I'm giving you out 10 important tips that you need to know if you're planning to visit Malta over the summertime. It's 2025. Currently, when I'm doing this video, it's the 5th of June and this video is going live on Saturday. As I said in the beginning, in today's video we're going to learn 10 tips that you guys need to know if you're planning to visit Malta over the summer days. So I don't want to ramble a lot. I know that in the previous video that I uploaded a few days ago on my YouTube channel generated so many viewers, new viewers on my channel. So here I am, guys, to give you some further information. Oh yes, and by the way, just in case you would like to learn more about Malta, please make sure to click that subscribe button down below. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna continue the video until you guys subscribe. It's completely for free. First tip that I have for you guys is about the weather in Malta. We can reach up to 40 degrees Celsius on the island, especially if we do have heat waves. Sometimes it can go even more than that. When I talk about heat waves, I want you to know that Malta, as a position, it's between Europe and Africa. So of course we do get the African humidity. Sorry, I just need to fix my sunglasses. They're falling apart. I'm melting, and I hope I'm gonna finish this video in about 10-15 minutes because the sun is just on my right and I'm melting. So speaking about the weather in Malta, guys, it's very important for you to wear light clothes. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, use SPF because the UV index in Malta is quite high over the summertime. Now the second tip that I have for you guys is regarding the public beaches. The most famous sandy beaches that you're going to find in Malta are Paradise Bay, Golden Bay, Aintufieha, and Mellicha Bay. These, did I say 5 or 4? These are 4 extremely beautiful sandy beaches on the island, but please pay attention that these sandy beaches over the summertime are getting full up. So tip over here is for you guys to go as early as possible. While we are at the beaches, very important for you guys to know it's about the jellyfish in Malta. Now I know that some people are, when I say jellyfish, they're scared. Oh my God, what's happening? The ocean. No, this is a Mediterranean Sea. So yes, we do have jellyfish on the island. Sometimes there are sharks here and there, but I haven't heard about any case in the past 20-30 years that there was a I'm losing my voice, that there was a shark that came very close to the shore, or there was like a shark attack in Malta. If there were any back in the days, like decades ago, please let me know. So speaking about the jellyfish, guys, over here I do have a link for you where you can check where is the location of jellyfish in Malta so that you know on which side of the island to go to swim and sunbathe. Speaking about the beach and speaking about that Malta is very busy over the summertime, the next tip that I have, I think it's number 4 for you guys, is start your day as early as you can, especially on weekends. I want you guys to know that Malta, not only that it's a touristic destination, so a lot of tourists are visiting Malta over the summertime, it's also a hub for foreign people to live on the island. And a lot of us, including myself, we do drive on the island. So aside of the locals, you have foreign people who are residents over here on the island, and you have the tourists. So in summertime, it gets so busy. Traffic is horrendous, parking issues, the beaches are full up. You definitely need to go as early as you can so that you can find a spot in the parking lot and a spot at the beach as well. I have a feeling that my sunglasses are not aligned. Now we are going very fast with the tips, guys, of course, because I'm melting. So we have the tip number 5, especially for those people that they can spend a little bit more money. And this is about the commuting around the island, which is for you guys definitely to use Bolt as a source for taxi so that you can get your way all around the island. Why I'm saying that you should use Bolt? Very simple reason, guys. You're avoiding to waste time to find a parking if you're going somewhere. Easily you can get from point A to point B without any stress of being stuck in traffic, because of course you have someone else to drive you. And especially if you're a group of 3 or 4, you can share the taxi, so of course the taxi ride is going to be way more cheaper. Those of you that you do not want to spend money on taxis, then definitely you have the public buses in Malta. But guys, the public buses in Malta are so busy that sometimes if you're going to a very famous area, you definitely need to go as early as possible. Why? Because there is a lot of people that are hopping on the buses, so if this bus is full, you need to wait for additional 15 minutes for the next bus to come, and that one might be full as well. So eventually you might spend up to an hour waiting for an available bus. Tip number 6 that I have for you guys is, if you're visiting Malta over the summertime, be prepared for all the beautiful village festas that are being done over here on the island over the summertime. Of course, how many times? Somebody needs to make a count how many times in this video I said over the summertime, over the summertime. Guys, these festas are actually celebration of saints. Each locality on the island, whether it's a village or a town or a city, has its own saint that they're celebrating, and they're creating a festa. The festa in each town lasts for like a whole week. So you're going to experience a lot of fireworks, nice music festival, not music festivals, but a lot of music on the roads. Eventually you're going to see how the locals are carrying the statue out of a church. I do have videos about this on my YouTube channel, so just scroll through my channel so that you guys can find more about this. And please, as I said at the beginning, make sure that you're subscribed on my YouTube channel so that you can get information each time I'm posting a new video, because eventually I might post a video of a festa and you guys will be informed of how that exactly looks like. On these festas you do have a lot of food as well. It's a beautiful celebration. Unfortunately, there is a lot of music, so I cannot do my live streams because of music copyrights that YouTube has. YouTube, if you ever come across this video, please change your policies. We creators, we need a bit of more freedom. Thank you. Tip number 7 that I have for you guys is to book your Gozo and Comino tours in advance. Just in case you come over to Malta for a whole week, as soon as you arrive on the island, straight away go and book your spot, because these tours, the guys, they can be very, very busy. However, you do have a lot of competition on the island. You have In Malta, you have Luzu, you have Supreme. So there are different companies that are doing the same tours. Prices pretty much the same. It just depends on the seller who's going to sell you first. If you're staying in hotels, most of the 4 and 5-star hotels, they do have their own tour guides where you guys can book these tours directly. But book them in advance, or alternatively, whoever would like to visit Gozo and Comino, you can do this also with a private boat. So you can either rent a boat with a skipper, or if you have a license for a boat, you can come and ride the boat on your own. Just in case you do that, please give me a call. I'm very fun when I'm going on a boat ride. Thank you. Guys, we are moving to the tip number 8, but I want you to watch this video until the very end, because tip number 10 is actually the most important of them all. Tip number 8 that I have for you, especially for those that they like to go in beach clubs and in nice restaurants, guys, you definitely need to book your spots, your sunbeds in advance. Now, the choices of beach clubs where I usually go, pool clubs, are as follows: Cafe del Mar, Beef Bar, Manta, and Flo. They're all in different parts of the island. Flo is in St. Julian's, Malta is in Sliema, Cafe del Mar is in Aura, and Beef Bar is in Bugiba. So they are in the central part of Malta and in the north part of the island. All of these 4 beach clubs that I mentioned are personally my favorite, that I'm using always throughout the summer days in Malta. However, they do have limited spaces when it comes to the good sunbeds, or let's say the best and the most expensive sunbeds. So definitely you need to book your spots in advance, because sometimes some of these beach clubs, like for example Flo, they have only 8 floating beds, where they don't have sunbeds, but just to let you know, only in these floating beds. You can see all of this on my stories on Instagram, guys. By the way, this video is not sponsored by any of them. It's just the places that I really like to go. So speaking about this with the beach club, sometimes maybe there is a bride-to-be, maybe there is someone that is doing a celebration and they're booking out on a certain day all these sunbeds. So please book your sunbeds in advance. The same it's about the restaurants on the island, especially if you're coming over to Malta just for 3-4 days. Definitely would like to visit some of the nice restaurants, and please book your restaurant tables in advance. Now we are moving with the tip number 9, which is dedicated to the month of August. The reason why I'm using this is because eventually this video might pop in the hands of someone who is visiting Malta in the month of August. I want you guys to know that August is the busiest month on the island. Simple reason is because a lot of Italian people are coming over to Malta, considering that we are very close to Italy, because of their feast, Agostino, or whatever the name was. I don't know, sorry Italians if you're watching this, I really don't know what is the feast and the celebration that you have in August, but I know that you guys all take a days off and then everyone comes over to Malta. But not only that, we do have a lot of English language schools in Malta where a lot of students are coming over on the island, and of course they're bringing their families, their parents, their friends, and Malta gets extremely busy. This is your tip number 9, and especially in the area of St. Julian's. I don't want to stress out anyone who have booked an accommodation to stay in St. Julian's and now you think that it's going to be flooded with kids, with students. No. It's just going to be more busy than any other month in Malta. And now, finally, we are going to the final tip, tip number 10, for anyone that is planning to visit Malta in the summertime or anytime throughout the year is do not book your flight and do not step a foot on this island until you download my very own Maltese guidebook. Round of applause. This video is sponsored by myself. Guys, I have created a 20 pages Malta guidebook for you guys to know, as you can see on the screen, for you guys to find all the hidden gems, where you can go to eat, where you should stay, where you should go for sunsets, everything that you need to know about Malta. On this guidebook, guys, you're going to create your own itinerary. Pretty much everything if you're coming over to Malta just for 3 days or if you're coming to Malta for a whole month. This guidebook is exclusively available on my website, which is going to be linked down in the description of this video. And please stay tuned for more because I am in the final process of creating the next guidebook. So you can check my website. And meanwhile, while this video is sponsored by myself, if you guys need any further information about Malta, also in the description of today's video, you do have my Calendly link where you can just book a one-on-one call with me. Whew. Okay, I didn't melt. We are at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope that I have given quite a nice information for what you need to know if you're visiting Malta over the summertime. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like it down below and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until I see you in my next one. Bye! Oh, and by the way, the location where I'm filming this video, it's in Vid is Zuri. Many people know it as Blue Grotto. Bye!